In this video, I want to speak to you about passive income, recurring income, residual income. If you are Generation X, which is obviously the coolest generation, or if you're a baby boomer or millennials, you guys are invited too, and you want to learn more about this. I have a video series that really breaks this down for the regular person. It's something that I've been obsessed with pretty much my whole life. And I say that because like recurring income, passive income, income that's equal to or greater than your monthly expenses. See, to me, that represents ultimate freedom. It's not like you have to make $1 million, but you have to have all your bills and all your expenses on autopilot without you trading in time for it. That's something that I've been so obsessed with. It's because I'm ambitiously lazy. Yes, I had a job for 20 plus years. Yes, I do in fact have a pension. A pension is something that is residual income, meaning residue of the work that you've done. So you work X amount of years. A lot of people have though a pension, not a lot of people actually, but people that do are school teachers, firefighters, cops, police officers, sanitation, a lot of civil servants have pensions. They may not make these immense salaries, these big corporate American salaries, but they're not relying on a pile of money like life insurance or a 401k, 457, mutual funds, IRAs, things like that. We have those too, but having the cash flowing pension that comes in every single month, that's residual, that's equal to or greater than monthly expenses, is number one, stress-free. I mean, it really removes stress from your life, but the other thing it does is it gives you freedom of choice, freedom to come and go as you please. And again, you don't have to make millions of dollars. It's just a matter of having those things put on autopilot. Now, there are a few caveats to this and things that I've learned over the years because I've been involved in the home-based business space, the affiliate marketing space for a lot of years. I got started because of residual income, because at the time I was a New York City firefighter, and when I was introduced to the concept, I was a New York City firefighter. At the time, I was a New York City police officer for 11 years prior to that. Then I was a New York City firefighter for 10 years, but I was also in the mortgage business, and at the time we had all the kids in diapers. I was just very busy. We had a lot of bills, you name it, everything from the mortgage, car payments, we had credit cards at the time. We didn't have student loans, but you get it, like phone bill, electric bill, gas, food, clothing, shelter, tuition, vacation, all the stuff in the middle of that. And I was stressed out. I was working the mortgage business on the side. So I was, when I was introduced to like network marketing, I was like everyone else, is that a pyramid? Is that where the guy at the top makes all the money? Like, I didn't even know why I said it at the time. It's a thing that we were indoctrinated into a culture that says, hey, listen, somewhere in the back of your mind says, if you're introduced to a concept that sounds too good to be true, it's a scam. Okay, it's a scam. I should just trade 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week for the rest of my life. Yes, do that. You're a working class drone in the collective. That's what school does. They churn out employees. The people that created the school system say that they want a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers. The same people that quoted that also said, you cannot become wealthy if you're working all day. So the concept to me, at first was foreign, but when I started opening my eyes and looking at the concept and weighing it against the fact that I want freedom, I want choices, I want to spend more time with my family, I want to spend more time on my time. That was always my thing. Like when I was younger, I wanted to party and hang out. As I got older, I want to be with my family. I always loved my job. Always. I didn't always want to be there, but I just wanted my time. Anywho, it's become so much easier now to do this. But again, like I said earlier in the video, there are caveats to this. Now, what I'm going to say, it may irk some people that are in like network marketing and the home-based business space. I don't like to participate with product-based businesses anymore, because if your residual income is dependent on whether or not people reorder a product or a service every single month, then your LTV, your lifetime value of your customer, is not very long. And if you don't have a customer-based business, you can't have retention, RE retention, RE residual income, RE recurring income. You need returns, you need reorders, you need people to continuously get paid. So now with AI, there's concepts out there that the customer makes money every single day, week, or month without spending any money. That's the world we live in right now. Now, some people may say, well, that's too good to be true. This is not for you. This is for people that want to take some time, listen to some content while they're walking, while they're driving, and really understand. And by the way, this is actually very simple. That's why it's so duplicatable, is because it's a set it and forget it model. Set it and forget it is something that I was looking for. I can do a video, yes, but I'm not a very technical person. People are doing these AI things with like thumbnails, and I can't keep up with it. It's just too technical, nor do I really want to. But I can use AI. I can use things like digital currency and cryptocurrency and trading and all of these different things that I don't know how to do, and I don't want to learn how to do. I just want that stuff to work for me. Does that make sense? I don't know how most of the things in my house work, but they work, right? Electricity, I was never like, hey, where'd that come from? I got to figure it out before I use it. So the whole concept, to me, when something's simple, there's no monthly attached to it, and someone doesn't have to recruit, you don't have to speak to people or talk to your friends. The thing in a home-based business, if there's products, and there is no shortage of great products in that space right now. There's not, whether it's peptides or collagen, there's drops, there are patches, there is just, you name it, there are so many great products. I personally don't like participating in that space. I'll purchase products, right? Because I wanna live longer. I wanna look good, feel good, lose weight, less aches and pains, have tremendous libido, all that stuff, right? Of course I do. But building a business around it has become tedious, and it's just, to be quite honest, I'm not interested in that, right? I'm just not interested to call up a friend and say, hey, Johnny, you wanna lose some weight? So I don't do that. I like something that's about numbers, and the reason I do is because it just makes sense. It's just common sense. It's about, most people are looking for the same thing. The world we live in right now is friggin' nuts. It's not nuts? I mean, you're gonna tell me that's not nuts? We can't trust what's going on in the world right now, right? What the F is going on? So a lot of people are saying, hey, I need something that works. I don't need to speak to people about. It works for me. It's AI. And if you want to learn more about that, then, I don't know, drop info in the comments, or there's a link around here that you can drop your name and email. Now, the reason I use links like that is because I don't want to reach out to people and bother them. If you want to look, there's good friends that I will reach out to and say, hey, bro, I want to get your feedback on this new model. I can do that. But I like using something called a funnel, where you can put your name, your email. You watch a series of videos when you want to do it. It's on your time. That's what I'd like to do. I like in other words, if you're walking through the mall, right, or wherever, I don't like those people that walk up to you and they're at like a booth and they say, hey, can I put something on your nail? I'm like, get out of my face. You see them from a mile away. You're walking down and saying, they're going to attack me. They're going to tell me about something I should buy. Or when you walk into a store and someone says, can I help you? What do we always say? Nah, just looking. So if you want to just look, then just look. There's a link around here somewhere. That's what I do. I stalk a business before I get involved. And this isn't a thing, again, that you have to go recruit people, because most people, like 95% of people that use the software, they don't tell anybody about it. All they do is get paid. That's all they do. Now, there's no guarantees. I'm not giving you income guarantees or financial advice. I just told you in this video, I think I did, that I was a civil servant, right? And I negotiated my way out of school. So definitely do not take financial advice from me. But something that I do understand is how to run a business from the house. That's something I definitely understand how to do. It's actually from my phone. So that being said, guess what? I wanted to do a couple-minute video, right? Or 30-second video. It's like teetering on almost 9 minutes now. My mother, rest in peace, love her. God rest her soul. She always said, Vinny, honey, I love your videos. You got to get to the point, babe. You're losing people. So I hope I didn't lose you yet, all right? If you want more information, drop something around it, reach out to me, or click the link and go in the funnel, and you'll get information. And you can always opt out and unsubscribe. No one will know. No one will know you were looking. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you, right? Make it a great day. Stay positive, and I'll see you at the top. Let's go do it.